Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna do a series of videos today. I might not even post this one, I have no idea. I'm just gonna go with it. Basically show you guys what my routine is like. No makeup, my hair looks boo-boo. I have hyperpigmentation, see this all over? Irish, Puerto Rican. I didn't get the Puerto Rican, I only got the Irish. So I'm just gonna go through my routine. If you look and see, I have sunscreen on my face. I have my skincare. I'm gonna do a video. Somebody's requested a video on seeing my skincare routine, so I'll go over that. But here you can see my skin. It's a little blotchy. I've had lots and lots and lots of laser treatments and all sorts of stuff for my skin. So, but unfortunately, you just have to keep up with that stuff because this damage was done at a super young age. So that's what's surfacing. So I'm just gonna kind of show you guys what I'm doing. I don't wear a primer because they're dumb. I'm sure there are some primers out there that are not dumb, but as a whole, if you look at the ingredient list, they're basically just a really light moisturizer, so I feel no need to do that. The sunscreen that I wear does a decent job. So I'm kind of focusing this around my eyes because I'm basically using this product also as a concealer, because I don't feel like wearing a concealer these days either. Some people really need to. This is the Fenty Beauty foundation and in shade 150. It will chill out and not look so white and scary, but in the beginning it looks a little white and scary. I've done a couple videos already talking about this foundation, how much I like it, and I really do like it. And my beauty blender, this is from Real Techniques, is not wet. If you use it dry, you get more coverage, and I don't like to use these things wet because then I feel like it's screwing with my sunscreen underneath. So I don't feel like screwing with my sunscreen underneath because all I'm trying to do always is get rid of all these dang spots, because if I get rid of them, then I probably won't ever feel the need to wear foundation. That might not be true. I might still wear foundation, but maybe I just wouldn't wear it so heavily. So little mask-like, but I kind of concentrate it just in the areas that I feel like need a little more help. I don't feel any need to like go super crazy and wear this heavily all over, although probably in some other videos I did wear it heavily all over, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I feel like the next rant video I'm gonna do is people that hate on makeup, although you have every right to feel however you want to feel about makeup. I just don't like it when women try to shame other women. That's kind of a thing with me. Women should support other women, not shame them. We have a bit of a shaming society and problem. So I concentrate most of it in this area, and then we'll just very lightly pop it in a few other areas. The rest of my face, AKA everywhere. But it's a lot lighter. I don't know if you can actually see that, but I try to put it on a lot lighter in other areas. So this Fenty Beauty foundation, totally one of my favorites. I love it. I also really like the Double Wear Nude Water Fresh Makeup SPF 30. I really like this one too. But I have noticed when I wear that one, by the end of the day, I'm just a freaking oil slick. Like, it's just too much for me right now. Maybe in December I'll go back to it. It's also a really good color for me too, and I don't have to stress about it oxidizing as much. And I already own it, so maybe I should use what I already own. Okay, so keeping this on like this, then I'm gonna use Real Sand from Laura Mercier. This is a loose mineral powder. I have found out that they're discontinuing this. Makes me super sad, so I ordered 10. And then I got a box from Laura Mercier, and all it had in it was a sample of their new foundation. That's it, the whole box. It didn't have any of the 10 foundations that I ordered. So then I made a phone call and said, hey, I ordered the last ones that your website said it was the last one. So I know it's being discontinued, and the woman's like, well, we don't have any, it's not discontinued yet, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I was like, look, I just want to get the ones that I ordered, so they sent it to me again. So I have Real Sand and Tender Rose. The Tender Rose is just like, oh, just barely too light for me. Too light. But this one can be a little too dark. So I try to put it down on my neck lightly to help blend a little bit, because you don't want that awful line of demarcation. What's going on here? That looks a little weird, my skin. So the reason I love this foundation so much is because it stays on. Okay, good makeup to me is only good makeup if it lasts. I don't think good makeup is putting something on and an hour later it looks like boo-boo. So to me, if this lasts like 12 hours, then I'm super happy, which 12 hours is maybe excessive for some people, but not for me. If I do my makeup in the morning, I want it to look great. And if you see, I go over my eyebrows a little bit, just barely, and that just kind of, that's just me being lazy. Like, you don't have to go on your eyebrows. Please don't feel like you need to go on your eyebrows. That's just me being lazy and wanting it to like look even all over. Okay, so you can still see some of my skin through this, which I think is good. I'm not into having my makeup so thick that it looks crazy. If I wanted to, I could pop some on my chest here. I don't really usually feel the need to do that. Also because this time of year, I mean, it's getting, today is the typical Seattle weather that is going to be this way now for most likely a few months. And that is also referred to as doom and gloom for a lot of people. I actually really like it. I totally enjoy it, but it's rain, and it's cold, and it's scarf weather and sweater weather. And I don't know why people don't like that, because that's the best. You don't have to suck in. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty, the Invisimatte powder, and I'm just going, I prefer to be a little more strategic. So I don't usually put this powder on my cheeks itself. Underneath and a little in the middle here. Little in the middle. But she got much back. There we go. Little baby got back reference, never hurt anyone. Guys, I'm silly. I don't know what to tell you, but I am silly. Okay, so no need for primer. Maybe for some people it's totally necessary. This is literally my routine, my opinions. You want to wear primer, wear primer. I just feel no need to do that. I don't have to do that. Everything looks fine without it. I mean, I look a little scary. And I do kind of want to mention to people, like, haven't actually had anybody tell me this, but I've noticed it and now I'm conscious and aware of it, is that in my videos, this eyebrow always looks a lot darker than this eyebrow. If you've noticed this before, I have a lot more hair in this eyebrow naturally than I do in this one. The top of this one just, I don't know, one day one day it just went away. It went and had some drinks for lunch and it never came back. Whatever. So that's the part that I have to do a little more with shading in my microblading to help kind of correct that. And I'm gonna do that later on this week because I have a friend coming in town. And I'm gonna make her help me with that. And I don't know, I'm like, just put some makeup on, like who cares? I don't really care. But obviously for some people, it can really be a bugger if one brow is significantly better or darker than the other one. So that's what microblading and shading and stuff like that is for. And so here's my skin look for the day. I'm not gonna stay like this, but I'm gonna stop this video because to be totally honest, I have no idea what look I'm gonna do today. Wearing a white shirt, just kind of, I don't know, it's throwing me off a little bit. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna look at my stuff and try to see how I'm gonna be inspired and what look I'm gonna do. And then I will finish and start the next part of this series. I kind of like doing these series videos, but you know, my hair looks a little boo-boo right now, but I'm gonna do a video on that later too. So stay tuned or keep scrolling or whatever. You can share this if you want. I mean, it's nice. Thanks for the support that you guys give me. When you like things, comment, share. It makes me happy. I appreciate it. So take care and stay tuned.